people who have dated rich people. What did you learn? My college girlfriend's family owned half the restaurants in our city. Their house had more bathrooms than my apartment building had units. The first time I went to dinner there, I counted 3 different forks at my place, setting and panicked. Her dad, Mr. Richardson, made it clear from day one that I wasn't good enough for his daughter. "What does your father do?" he asked during that first dinner. When I said he was a mechanic, the temperature in the room dropped 10 degrees. For months, I tried to fit in. I bought clothes I couldn't afford, learned about wine I'd never drink again, and pretended to understand their conversations about vacation homes and stock portfolios. I was drowning in debt, just trying to keep up with their lifestyle. The breaking point came at Sarah's birthday party. Her parents threw this massive event at their country club. I showed up in my one good suit, feeling like a fraud among all the designer everything. Mr. Richardson introduced me to his friends as Sarah's little project. That's when I snapped. I stopped trying to impress them. I started being myself again. The guy who worked 2 jobs, ate ramen for dinner, and fixed his own car. If they didn't like it, tough. The weird thing? Sarah's younger brother, Marcus, started hanging around me more. He was 16, rebellious, and clearly tired of his family's expectations. While everyone else was networking and name-dropping, Marcus and I would sneak off to play video games in his room. One night, Marcus asked if I could teach him to change his car's oil. "Dad just pays people to do everything," he said. "I want to actually know how stuff works." So we spent the weekend in my tiny garage, getting our hands dirty and talking about real life. A few weeks later, Mr. Richardson called me. Not Sarah, me, directly. "I need to speak with you," he said, in that cold voice I'd grown to hate. This was it. He was going to pay me to break up with his daughter or threaten to destroy my future. I showed up at his office prepared for war. Instead, he looked exhausted. "Marcus has been different lately," he said. "Happier, more confident. He told me you've been teaching him things." I nodded, waiting for the trap. "He also told me something else," Mr. Richardson continued. "He said, you're the first person who's ever treated him like he had value beyond our money." I didn't know what to say. My son has been in therapy for 2 years for depression and anxiety. In the past month, he's been off his medication and doing better than ever. His therapist wants to know what changed. Mr. Richardson leaned back in his chair. "I've spent Marcus's entire life trying to give him everything money could buy, but you gave him something I never could. The feeling that he mattered for who he was, not what he had." He pulled out an envelope. "This is a job offer. I want you to work for me. Not because you're dating my daughter, but because you have something my family needs." I stared at the envelope. "What's that?" "The ability to see people instead of bank accounts." The job offer was real. Good salary, benefits, respect. But there was a catch. I'd have to break up with Sarah. "She needs to find her own path," he said, "and you need to find yours. But Marcus needs a mentor who won't disappear when the relationship ends." I took the job. Sarah and I broke up, but it was mutual. We'd both been trying to be people we weren't. 5 years later, I'm still working for Mr. Richardson. Marcus is in college now, studying engineering instead of business like his dad wanted. He still calls me when he needs advice about real-world stuff. Last Christmas, Mr. Richardson pulled me aside. "You know what I learned from you?" he asked. "What's that?" "That the most valuable things in life can't be bought. They can only be earned through genuine care for others. Sometimes the richest thing you can offer someone isn't money. It's the simple act of seeing them as a human being worth your time and attention."